Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. So, let's get right into it. Oh, look, there's the crater that I mined. I didn't even realize that was there. I need to move my cat out the way. Anyway, but yeah. So what I want to do straight away in this episode is get that solar panel going, because as you can see, this has a... oh, that doesn't matter. This will be fully depleted in 17 minutes. And this is doing quite a lot of refining and stuff, and it will be for a while, and we're going to be charging this rover. So, this battery will definitely be dead by the end of this episode. And if it dies, then that could be problematic. I mean, we have the batteries on the rover, so we could always kickstart it, and as long as we build this, and we've also got survival kits, so we can build a solar panel if we ever need to. But it just would be smart too. Now, no, we don't have an atmosphere, so solar panels wouldn't be... I mean, wind turbines wouldn't be useful. I'm thinking of Pertam. Anyway, so, yeah, I want to get straight away into building this, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, let's put all of the stuff we need into production, and that will take a while, but it will, I don't think we have enough resources to make that. I don't know if we have enough silicon. I think that's going to be a problem. Let's check how much nickel we have. Nickel, I think, will be fine. Yeah, we have enough nickel. Silicon is what I'm concerned about. I thought I said 3,000 for a second. Silicon. Yeah, we don't have enough silicon. How much silicon actually do we need? Oh, no, we have enough. Okay. We need magnesium as well for the ammo. But yeah, this will just generate a little bit of power to get the base intact. It's not going to generate the most amount of power. No, that would be a funny little thing if it did. But it's not going to generate the most amount of power. But it is good to have it generating some power so we can make sure that this thing doesn't just suddenly die. But it's not... We need more solar panels. What we should do is we should get a custom turret controller. Because, yeah, and we should get one of these and a couple rotors and hinges on here with some solar panels so we can have it track the sun. Ideally, we would probably want to build that a little bit away from where the base is so we can have maximum efficiency, or build it high up, but both of those make it kind of undefended. So that's just kind of something we have to keep in mind. What I'm thinking we were going to do is, I think the best plan of action would be to build up, right, from wherever we're going to build it, to build up, then put a turret on the top, and then 2 rotors on each end with the solar panels, and then that way the solar panels can track the sun, and then the turret on there can defend it. Or actually, I think a better idea would be to add a decoy on somewhere near the base. That way they don't target the solar panel, instead it targets this. I think this also affects lightning as well, which is another concern. Decoys attract fire from enemy turrets and protect your property from lightning strikes. Yeah. So if we were to put something like that, surrounded by heavy armor just on the ground over here, then they'll be less likely to attack the solar panel or the turrets or the base or anything like that, and more likely to attack the decoys. But yeah, for now, that's the little solar panel. I mean, it won't do much, but this should be... It says it's fully depleted in 13 minutes. It's only inputting 80 watts. It's actually, it's kind of moving around. Yeah, that's not really that much power. Yeah, the solar panel is not generating much power. We're gonna have to wait until the sun hits it, and then it'll start generating a lot more power. And of course, when it's a tracking solar panel, it'll be doing a lot better. But I think that's what we're gonna work on. Getting a hydrogen engine would be a good idea as well, with a H2O2 generator, considering that there is a lot of ice around us. I mean, we could just search ice. You can see we have 3 markers all for ice, and we know we found more of them, but I've just deleted some because they were all at 0, which makes them useless, because I keep pressing new instead of new current position, which is annoying. I would actually like it if we had it say the rover name, which we don't have a name with the rover. If anyone has a name for the rover, please let me know in the comments, because we need to name that thing. For now, I'm just going to label these things as, like, base, you know, starter, base. And this will be small little, I'll just call it, like, rover or small rover. Range runner respawn vehicle. Cool. This will just be called small rover for now. But yeah, so I would want to get some solar tracking solar panels. So we want to grab some light armor and let's get a rotor. I can't spell. There we go, rotor and a hinge. Let's build that a little bit higher up. Oh, I need some steel plates. What I would like to do is get some more assemblers and a big old refinery, but I want to do that in our main base. For now, this is just a starter base that I have here. Just for now, I'm just gonna rotor lock and hinge lock, and I also want to share inertia tensors, wherever that is. There we go, share inertia tensors. That will make it a little bit more stable. Hopefully it will make it more stable. Another thing that actually would be good is if we go to tools, weapons, equipment. I want to make a hydrogen bottle. For now we'll have one of them because I don't have the most inventory space, and I don't have like a welding ship or anything like that, but having a hydrogen bottle would be handy. It's not really going to be that useful. Actually, no, the survival kit does fill up. Yeah, I've got a mod that lets them fill up the hydrogen bottles. So, you can see as I'm pressing F on this, my hydrogen meter goes up, and then back down, and then up, and then back down, and you can see I'm filling up my bottle. I am actually just going to shove that in there, though. Oh, we already have a hydrogen bottle in there. Oh. Well, where is that? Because I can't grab it through the connector. Because it's a small connection. I should be able to grab it through the survival kit. Bottle. Yeah, I already have a hydrogen bottle. I didn't even realize. I don't think I need an oxygen bottle. I don't actually seem to consume enough oxygen for it to be significant. But yeah, so now we have a hydrogen bottle full of hydrogen. I guess we have two of them, which we should be able to fly around for a lot longer, and it'll be a lot better. We do have roughly a little bit less than Earth gravity, but that's fine. I don't know why that's complaining so much, but let's get these materials and we'll put them all into production. So yeah, and then we'll build that up, and then we'll need a custom turret controller. We've also got the wind turbines. Oh yeah, the tin plant. I don't have the decorative blocks DLC. What is that? What is this thing? Ooh, that's cool. I don't think, no, it doesn't come in large grid. But that is really cool. 8,000 meters? 8,000 meters? Yeah, we have some crazy weaponry mod. And the fact that you could just plop this here. It's so cheap, too. Hydro missile. That's probably the one. What is... Oh, that requires uranium, of course, because all the missiles require uranium in this game. I assume so. Data pads, canvases, oxygen, hydrogen bottles. Anyway, so yeah, that's cool. That's pretty deadly, but we don't need that. We just need a custom turret controller for now. Why can't we make motors? Oh, do we not have we don't have nickel. How fast is this thing at mining, actually? I'm curious. Pretty fast. It's not the slowest thing in the world. I don't think we need that much nickel. What we should do is we should go to a proper nickel area. Yeah, see that little hydrogen bottle is already pretty much double the amount of volume getting taken up. Where is the refinery? Let's put the stone in front real quick. So we can get the nickel to make that. No. Let's actually go and properly mine some nickel. So, what's closest? Let's actually just turn all of these on. We also need silicon, so actually, and magnesium. So I think we'll go to that one over there. Silicon, magnesium, and nickel. That seems the most logical. Oh, we have 2 of them that have magnesium, silicon, and nickel. So, which one is closest? That one's 1.58 Ks. That one's 2 Ks. So we'll go to the. We'll turn that one off. We'll go to this one because that's closer. Barely. What does this have in it? Oh my goodness, it has so many resources. What? Oh, all of the resources must have, from the thingy, must have gone in here. Because that is a lot of resources. Oh, maybe there might have been from the drop pods, actually. That would probably make the most sense. Well, we probably don't need the, we don't even need the nickel anyway. We've got so many materials from this, in this rover. I didn't even realize. That's why we need to connect it to the connector. We need to find where that nickel is, and magnesium, both of them we need. Nickel is like right down, right here. It's really close by. Yeah, it's literally right here. Man, this drill is so fast. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is fast. Oh my goodness, I am glad we've got the upgraded drill. This is fast. This is like way better. What's the speed difference? Drill speed plus 40%. It's just a 1.4x difference, but it feels so fast. Let's get 2 inventories worth of nickel and then an inventory's worth of magnesium. We're gonna have that base for a while, so it probably would actually be smart to put a larger refinery and stuff on it. Because and maybe a second assembler, because I don't actually think it's good. I'm gonna want a mining ship. I'm probably gonna want a rover that's designed for excavating tunnels, and stuff like that. If I want to build underground, we could just build a permanent above ground base. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing that. I think that's enough. I'm not sure why we've got that targeting. Oh, I see. I must have pressed the button, switch weapon to drill. I must have pressed a button or something, because I just right clicked and it went away. I wonder what I did. Oh, yeah, that battery, yeah, the battery is dead. So, we need that solar panel. That solar panel should be generating power, but it must not be. That was a little bit rough. It is going to drain from that battery, which I prefer if it didn't. It looks like this thing is working. How much power is this solar panel generating? 46 kilowatts. Whoa, what's lagging so much? Let's save real quick. What was lagging so much? There's an observer over there. It must be the Monarch transport. The ship's spawning in and out. Tends to lag the game a bit. Anyway, so let's put the magnesium first for a little bit so we can get that ammo made. We can stop that. Let's get this, and then we can build these guys up. Or not. Components cannot be put into production. Why not? Is it trying to do it in the survival kit? I don't know why I can't. Whatever. For some reason we can't put the large steel tube into production. Oh my goodness, what's lagging so much? I don't know why it lagged. Concerning me. Okay. We should be able to put the production. Oh, you know why? It's because it doesn't have power. Right. Because this battery's unrecharged. Let's disconnect this real quick. So, we should be able to get that done. And now we'll get rid of you. We need the turret controller, actually. Oh, we'll place it right. Where should we place this, actually? Could not be put into production. Right, because I just gotten rid of the solar panel, which was the only thing producing power. So, that was stupid of me. So, what I want to do is I want to grab... where's the half blocks? There we go, right here. I want to grab a half block, because I think that'll look nicer. And, yeah, so that will be... How do we want to build this, actually? We can have the solar panels going like that, or we can have them going along here. It might actually look nice if we have them go along this way. Like that. Like this. Rather than having them go like that. I think I'll have them go this way. I think that I usually don't do this. But I think I'll have them go along this way, and that the solar panels top and above and below that, which I don't usually do, but I think it might look nice. So I need the solar panels, obviously. Solar panel right now. How do I want to place this? No, well, actually, I don't have a choice. I have to place it like this. I need more steel plates, though. Yeah, I think that actually does look nice. That will go out more this way and this way. So yeah, I think that will actually look really nice. So, let's weld this solar panel up. And that will provide power to the base. And then we need a custom turret. So where should we put the custom turret controller? Maybe... I mean, we need to be able to see the battery. I wonder if this can read battery percentage. Probably, but I think you would need a script to do it. Which, I don't really feel like doing any scripting. I mean, here would work. So, yeah, I just need it. Let's connect that rover up. But yeah, we don't have enough power. So we need to get more solar panels built. What I'm going to do for now to try and improve the efficiency of this, and I'm just going to disable rotor lock on here. I'm going to give it a little bit of velocity. There we go. And then I'll just lock the rotor again. And this hinge, I think if I give it braking torque, like a little bit of braking torque, then it will stop when I'm not giving it momentum. I think that's how that works, right? So if I give it velocity, it might not be enough. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you can see it stopped in place. So if I angle this, yeah, look at that solar panel, it's got way more power. Let's hinge lock, let's turn that braking force off, because I think that can cause issues with the game being, well, with the space engineers being space engineers. I think it'll cause issues. There we go. So that should improve its efficiency. And then when we get to the proper solar tracking thing, then it should be better. Let's see what this thing's currently making. Yeah, it's overloaded, but it's currently outputting 100... Max output 150 kilowatts. Max possible. So yeah, that's pretty much almost full efficiency. Although the refinery keeps having problems. So I think what I'll do is I'll turn the batteries on and leave them at auto, just so we can get everything working. And let's turn that assembler on. So that should be able to start making those detector components once we get a little bit more nickel, and we can make the custom turret controller, and it can track the sun automatically. The only problem is the sun seems to kind of angle like that. It looks like, or maybe it angles like that. I think it angles like that, which means that the mountain's gonna block it a little bit, but because this thing's so high up, it shouldn't actually be that big of an issue. So yeah, we should be able to do, well, first of all, I think we can actually control the gun now. No, but we can go to the thing here. We can go to rotor, and this will I'm just gonna call this solar rotor real quick, and then we can go to the hinge, I'm just going to call this solar hinge. And I'm going to change this config so that it needs a camera actually, but the azimuth rotor is the rotor and the elevation rotor is the hinge, I believe. And I need to give it a camera, otherwise it won't be able to track the sun. This doesn't mean anything because it's a solar tracker, but we'll just disable AI for now. And yeah, I need to put a camera right on the center here. So that's a problem because I'm going to have to get rid of that, and that's annoying. Unless I put the camera here. I do some weird... something like that, actually. That'd be interesting. But, I think the best plan of action is just to get rid of this and put a full block there. Even though it's going to detach everything. I probably should have grinded that down before I just dropped it on the rover. We don't want that. And then, yeah, we want to put the solar panel like that. Like that. Eventually we'll stack these, but for now, we just need a little bit of power to run some basic stuff. There we go. So now we can put a camera on here. We need the components for the camera. So we can go to here, we can assign a camera. Let's just name that camera solar camera, because reasons. And yeah, so now we should be able to click always aim at sun, and now it's in sun tracking mode. I might have to enable the AI. I think I have to enable AI. So angle deviation. So if I enable AI, that thing's definitely not aiming at the sun. Exactly. So why aren't you working? It's got the rotor, it's got the hinge, it's got the camera. So why isn't it aiming? Oh, because I know why. It's because they're locked. Let's set this to 5. We got to go to the hinge and we got to unlock it. So now if I disable that, we should see that the hinge, yeah, it rotated a little bit. And then the rotor, solar rotor, rotor lock. Yeah, look, instantly it's aimed at the sun. So that will maximize efficiency. But the mountain in the way is kind of a problem. But for now, that'll be good enough. We don't need like perfect power. So now, the only thing we need to do, well, first of all, we need to charge up suit, because otherwise it's going to be a problem. So we're all full. And yeah, now we just need to build a couple more solar panels. So we'll build you, and you. And let's just go in here, alt middle mouse button, then we middle mouse. Yeah, so we need to shift middle mouse, right? There we go. That will put everything we need into production, which is quite a bit, but I think we have the resources. Silicon, like I said, silicon might be a problem. In fact, I'm confident that silicon is a problem, so we should go and mine some silicon. So, magnesium, silicon ice. So, which one of these? Right, we went over there. We were meant to get silicon, and we didn't. Which one of these is closest? That one's closest, on the mountain over there. Magnesium, silicon, ice. We'll go to that one. Whoa! Okay, this is what I get for leaving holes around the place. What even was that? It was... Oh, that was when we first mined and we had a drop pod land on our face. Talking about drop pod, I don't even know if combat phase is active at the moment. You can see the Monarch transport up there. That's probably what's causing all the lag. That rendering in and out. This is a bit of a thing. So, with most videos, I make them around 40 minutes long. And then I edit them down to 20 to 30 minutes, right? With Space Engineers, I actually do an hour. Because there's a lot of just, you know, same thing over and over and over again. So, you cut out all the boring things. Because, you know, you're going to make it interesting to watch. So I usually record my Space Engineers videos an hour long and then edit them down to 30 to 40 minutes. So that's why they usually are a little bit longer. But So I'm actually enjoying making these an hour long, because I tend to make a lot of, like, it just, time flies when you're playing this game, at least for me. I really enjoy it. It's like, if I were to develop a game, if I were to think about it, this would be like everything I would add to the game. You know, like everything I would add to a game. You've got vehicles that you can turn into mobile bases. It's space themed. You can go to space. You can land on planets. You can build settlements. You know, like, this would be like, this is literally like my dream game. Like, if I were to develop a game, this is it. I don't need to develop a game. This is the game that I would make, because so, you know, I really enjoy the game, but it can be a bit complicated sometimes, and it's a lot of kind of the same thing over and over and over again. So that's not exactly the greatest for YouTube. So I usually make these a little bit longer. I know other Space Engineers channels, they actually usually make their videos like an hour long. Originally I was going to do minimal editing with this. Like, I wasn't going to do my normal editing and just kind of make like hour long unedited, or mostly unedited videos. But I think it's better when they're edited. Gets rid of all the boring stuff. But it is a little bit more work for me. Anyway, this thing is full of silicon. So we should be able to park it over here. Yeah, you can hear that thing. So as you can see, it's just slowly been draining battery on that. And instantly, the silicon got taken out of that rover. So now we can start producing some of this stuff. And then once we get all of these solar panels, we can, yeah, once we get all the solar panels, we can build them all up, and, we should have enough power to actually charge the rover and all the things that we need to do with them. And yeah, this thing is tracking the sun to its best of abilities. Unfortunately, looks like it's going to be pretty shaded by the time we get all 4 solar panels up, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, we almost have all the solar panels built up. But yeah, they're still generating actually quite a bit of power. So how much power is this thing getting? It is going to be fully recharged in -9 days, 320, okay, it's kind of inconsistent. But you can see that it's currently inputting 411 kilowatts, which is good. Yeah, we're just waiting on a little bit more bulletproof glass, but we can build up almost all of the solar panels now. There we go, all components successfully withdrawn. We can build you up, you're built up, you're built up, and we can build you up. So that's all of the solar panels. And yeah, we can expand that out and get a lot of power from them, and that will be pretty good for power. We'll probably switch to hydrogen eventually in the future, since it's like I said, it's just so abundant. We're literally next to a giant, you know, we're at the North or the South Pole. I don't know which one. There's probably a way you could figure it out. By the way, the sun moves and you do some I don't know. There's definitely a way you could figure it out, but considering that the sun is it orbits kind of like that, I'm going to assume that we're on the north side of the planet. So yeah, this would be the North Pole. But yeah, so we could just get a bunch of ice from there, and that's really good, and we don't have to worry about it. And look, that solar panel, the battery on the bottom right there, you can see there's a little plus sign. That means it's charging. But I am going to enable charge on it, which will prevent it from discharging and will discharge from other batteries that are not on charge. But yeah, so that solar panel is producing enough power to actually run all of this, which is great. And that refinery's got a lot of work to do. So what we really need to do is we need to get a big refinery, and we need to actually get maybe 2 or 3 of them, because we can then process all of the materials a little bit faster, and it'll be more efficient, and we can get like yield modules on them and stuff like that to get even more, because I think a base refinery, like a survival kit and the default refinery, not the large refinery, right, they have a 1-to-1 ratio. The basic refinery is not a 1-to-1 ratio. I don't know what the exact ratio is, but it's not a 1-to-1. So when you smelt one, so for example, one silicon ore does not turn into one silicon wafer. So it's not a perfect conversion. And then the yield modules increase that further. So if you have, how much does a yield module improve? Does it say? Yield module. It doesn't say, but I'm gonna assume 50% gain. Let's just assume 50% gain. So that would mean that you would get 3 times, when you have all 4 modules, then you would get 3 times the amount of refined ore that you get per raw ore. So they're probably more like 20%, but yeah, or 25%, because 25% would be a doubling of ore. That makes the most sense balancing wise. But yeah, that's quite a, so yeah, if it's even then, so like a 2-to-1 ratio would be a lot more efficient than whatever ratio is going on here. But yeah, and then you can also put speed modules on the refinery if you just want it to go faster, and on the assemblers. And yeah, so we'll definitely have a couple of them. I'll probably use the industrial assemblers. They are bigger, so but they're just easier to work with when it comes to the points on them. So you can see those small dots, those are where you put modules on them. So you can see, you can have a maximum of 4 on here. 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and 2 there. Where this one you can also have 4, but it's like, well, you can also, there's also a small one, so you can have 1 here. You can see this one has a small section. So you can have 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there, and then you can have it extract from here. The only problem with that is it's a little bit hard to work with, and especially if you want to make it look nice, but you don't really need to see it, but you kind of have to place them in a weird pattern, and it's a bit of a process. So I'm probably going to use the industrial ones. As for the refineries, I'm probably also going to use the industrial ones to keep with the theme, and because you can walk around on them, and they're the same space. There isn't a benefit to using the industrial ones. It's all cosmetic anyway. I'm really interested in like what is this? What? This is the biggest gun I've seen in the game. What? This is the smaller... Wait, look what it says on the top right. The smaller, slimmer version of the Harbinger. Harbinger. This is... Harbinger. Whatever. But, this is the smaller version of it? Oh, yeah. So this is the slim one. Then you've got the planetary, and then you've got the... What? Oh, this is the tri-barrel version. So this is the slim one. This is the tri-barreled one. You could... What? And then you've just got the barrel by itself. If you just want a giant gun of death. Designed to fire projectiles through the atmosphere and into orbit. Oh, yeah, 10 kilometers. So it's designed to go, hey, look, you see the the Monarch transport's gone, but it's designed to be like, oh, a Monarch transport, boom, and then it's gone. That's the gun type. I really want to mess around with all of this, like the ion beams too. Like, look how big this is. I forgot how big the ion beams are. They are stupidly big. Right, they're designed for, like, you know, orbital cannons, not, you know, whatevers. But wow, I forgot how big those are. So, yeah, I want to build a ship. So let's start building a ship in this giant sandstorm here. So yeah, we'll start off with the landing gear, and then we're going to need some cargo on here. But yeah, so we'll put the medium cargo container there. And actually, no, hold on. What's the orientation of this thing? Yeah, we want one there. I've never actually made a hydrogen miner before. For now, I'm probably going to build this thing pretty small. I don't think it needs to be that big. So, what would be the best way for storing hydrogen for this thing? So, we'll have 6 of these, I think. That's probably not going to be enough, but for now, that's a good basis. This is hydrogen powered, so I don't think we actually need that much battery power. So, I am going to just put a medium battery on there, because that's what I'm going to do. I actually don't think I need it. Unless I'm putting a H2O2 generator, I don't actually think I need a medium battery. It's just going to need lights, drills. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I don't think we need that much battery power. So I think we'll do 6 of them. And then that way we can put an antenna and an ore detector on top of here. So we'll put an antenna. And an ore detector. There we go. And then we also obviously want a gyroscope. I think we only need 1 gyroscope. I hope we only need 1 gyroscope. Yeah, this thing actually doesn't look the worst. I mean, it's a brick, but it's an aesthetic brick. It's an aesthetic brick. I want to run conveyors running down there. So let's grab a conveyor. Because somehow, whenever I build a mining ship, they always get, like, broken from, like, ramming into objects and stuff. I am going to build it with 2 connections, because I don't want one wrong move to disconnect this entire thing. No, if one of them things disconnected, then that's not good. Yeah, this isn't actually critical connected to the rest of this, so I'm going to need a conveyor converter. So it doesn't actually matter, but so we'll just change these to thrusters anyway. So I can have multiple thrusters going this way. I do have thruster damage on. I gotta remember that. I'm used to building without it on for some reason. And then yeah, I'll have the T junctions running along like this. So I think I'll have a thruster here, and here, and here. I think that makes sense. You need quite a bit of upwards thrust. This thing doesn't have the most amount of cargo though, so I don't think I need too much. Actually no, it's better safe than sorry. Let's just add an extra. Let's just have thrusters along the whole bottom, pretty much. We can always remove them if they're excessive. We can use the upgradable thrusters though, if we wanted to. I kind of don't like the look of that. Yeah, that looks nicer though. We'll use the upgradable thrusters, and we'll upgrade them if we need to. There we go. So if we need to, we can upgrade them. Combat phase is now active. Spooky. Alright, so we now have all the basics. So now we need to build this out. So we need a conveyor converter. Conveyor converter. Like so. And then we just need a cockpit, and that would be it. That's the whole thing. Oh, and we need the drill, of course. Or drills. There we go. Alright, so that should be everything. We've got antennas, we've got... Oh yeah, we are going to have an antenna on this thing. So that might attract some reavers. But I don't think we'll have reavers for a while. We've got drills, we've got thrusters, antennas. I think that's literally everything we can need. Hydrogen tanks. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. I do need a H2O2 generator on the base. Oh, a connector. That's what I'm missing. I need a connector. What I want to do is I want to cut those out so we can put conveyors there, and then we can put the connector right here. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. So we'll grab this, and we'll do this and this, and then a connector. I'm not going to place the connector yet because I need to get all the batteries welded. And yeah, we'll need a H2O2 generator. We have one on the rover, so we'll probably use that for now. But we'll need one on the base and a hydrogen tank, which we'll probably put underneath here. And then we'll put a H2O2 generator here. The reason why is because hydrogen tanks go boom when they're full of hydrogen, and and they get destroyed, and we don't want them up where combat is. So yeah, I think we're gonna need some magnetic plates for landing gear, but that'll be fine. So let's see what we're gonna do. I guess we just have to do this bit by bit. The first I want to get done is the cockpit and the cargo containers, because those are the big structural parts. I accidentally welded a little bit of this, that's why. There we go. We out of iron. Yeah, we're out of iron. Which means that we can't continue. Well, so, if you liked the video, hit that like button. You like my videos, subscribe. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Bye.